just having a very terrible revelation. Everything that I've ever tried to build, it's always been somebody knocking it down and everybody in the world telling me to take accountability for it. Well, that person was in your life, so. And people always come after me. They do. They literally do. Because I already have a phobia of people. I already don't like leaving my house. Unless I literally have to for work or if I have to go to the grocery store. Because DoorDash costs a lot and delivery fees are a lot. And, you know, if it isn't like $35 because it's just me, I know I don't always reach a $35 damn limit. So it's like I gotta go out and just get it myself and just order a pickup. And just even doing that, just driving in the traffic, getting harassed by people. Ugh! Sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I hate living here. Hate living here. I have to literally see everybody that did me wrong live their lives and grow up. And I'm always last, but I'm always put last on purpose. To literally sit here and get defined about whatever you did from when you were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on and so forth. Like, I still get not reprimanded. Just, what could I say? Like, it's a better word I could say. Like, we'll reword it. So, we'll reword it. It's like I get talked about here over shit like I did when I was 8 or 9 or 15 even. And I'm 29 years old. I'll be turning 30 this year. I've never had any friends. And it just sucks also because it's like, why is it like I have to be a certain way to people? It's just reminding me of how, like, when I would tell people my dad's a Vietnam vet in school, everyone never believed me. They all thought I was lying because I was black. They didn't believe that black men could fight. Or I had to be biracial in order to have a black dad or a white mom for, that to be a possible thing. That's how it is out here, and I hate when people, like, say, what are you talking about, or da-da-da-da, or, like, you're just making it up in your head. No, it's racist. Like, it's so fucked up out here. It is so fucked up. It is an American Chernobyl. Detroit couldn't even touch on how fucked up this. I'd probably be safer in Detroit than living here. Because you got ain't no niggas allowed down south. If you heard of that place. From here, especially. Ain't nothing but like, what, a good hour 45. And telling me, you just got to change yourself and your environment. So what? Be a little bit more hood, hippity hoppity. I should go watch BET and Baddies a little more. Maybe I could, like, train my voice to sound a little bit more seasoned. So that way the people could leave me alone a little bit more. Maybe I could just, y'all know. Because that's not even me. I've never been known to be a person to bust a grape on anyone. The freak. And having to see, especially my abuser, get to post shit like and I'm telling you, I really do believe that people create their own monsters. And honestly, they're lucky that it was me that they did this shit to. Because if you did this to a regular motherfucker that had the mind of Timothy McVeigh, you would be in trouble. They would be in so much fucking trouble if I was, like, really so mentally shot, like I didn't have a soul and I wanted to obliterate everyone. No. But I'm not gonna lie, I want to Dexter all of them hoes that did shit wrong to me. Because at the end of the day, it's got to be some sort of reciprocity. It has to be. I'm gonna find it. Don't give a fuck what they think they're gonna find. Having to constantly be compared to people that act like you don't even exist just to make you feel some type of way in front of your face, but then talk about you in your behind your back. But the talking behind my back, some of it is truths with lots of lies. Like you could say Sally went down to the seashore to look for seashells. Well, someone will be like, Sally, yeah, she was down there talking to some dude, John Quavius. I seen that. And then, yeah, she was out there smoking. She was doing this. I thought Sally went down to the seashore to get seashells. That was it. Everybody else you see how everything starts getting colorful and obtuse. But I'm the crazy person. And then when you drive me crazy to where, like, motherfuck you, now, like, we gotta get somebody else involved. And it's messed up. Police won't help. That's why when people always say, what's the rest of your name? Oh, okay, so I gotta be a little hot Cheeto Quishiation or some shit. Panera Lacara, Aisha. That's what my name's gotta be for a motherfucker to even give me, I guess, even disability for the plantar fasciitis. I don't even want that. I just want a better job. I just want a better life, and I just want to get out of here. I just want to get out of here. I didn't deserve anything to be fucking put to stay here. It's my parents controlling me, controlling my finances, still assaulting me. Wait, but I gotta take accountability for that. Oh my God, because all you black women got the same story. Oh, okay. Yeah. A lot of Gen Z black girls have dads that are Vietnam vets. Yeah, that's right. Well, I thought I was one of a kind. Apparently not. Apparently not, because I'm another hot Cheeto appreciation. Yeah. I'm so sick of these people fucking with me and boxing me and all this other shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that anymore. I don't. I want revenge on all the motherfuckers that did shit bad to me. Because I didn't do anything to you. At all. At all. Sorry that my neurodivergence makes you uncomfortable. I'm very sorry about that. How do you think it was for me from pre-K till 12th grade, son of a gun? Yeah, it was not fun. It's not fun at all. I have been through so much shit. I could create the biggest fucking землетрясение off the Richter scale. I didn't learn how to say Richter scale in Russian yet, but I'm gonna get there, bitch. Don't play with me. I like my studies. And it's so funny how motherfuckers... That's another thing. Why are you learning these white people languages, bitch? What are you talking about? I'm not even around anybody other than black or American white people every day here. Where would I learn something? I don't know. They're just, they just love to just find something. You don't know how to read. Oh, that's a goddamn lie. I've been reading since I was 2. That's one thing about my family. The women in my family, especially the men too. Shit, we may be batshit crazy, bitch, but we're not no damn ignoramuses. Excuse me, we aren't any type of ignorant ass people. We're not ignoramuses. We're not derelicts. None of that shit. But they love to do that to me because, the way you look, because you're brown, you gotta, give us all a reason to frown. I am so sick of it every day. Having to sit here in this place where everyone treats me like crap. I mean, Literally, even just going down the street to get a Polar Pop, just going down the street, bro. It's like being a wild antelope. Just out in the wild, and here comes a bunch of fucking, like, lions and shit surrounding me, and I'm just trying to get to the lake to drink some water. And by the way, I lost my mom on the way getting there. They're gonna bite my thighs off. That's how I feel in my little car every day. Here they come. Here they come. They're driving so fast behind me in the right lane. And I was a driving instructor. I know how to drive because a man taught me how to drive that was in the military. Who knows what kind of vehicles he did tell me. I forgot shit. Because after a while, you start talking to me like shit, and there's no other little kids here to take care of you. Nah, you can be on your own. Since you want to treat me like shit, talk to me crazy. I didn't do shit. I'm not in and out of jail. I don't got baby daddies. I definitely don't go to the club. I do not like people. I can feel all kinds of eyes and energy on me every time I go to the motherfucking grocery store. That's why I don't like going. I stay in the house. I would rather just stay at home and just, I have so much shit here. For real. I got all kinds of shit. And like, cause this is my music room that I am trying to put together. I don't know what to put there, and that lamp sucks. All this other stuff, like, yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know what I'm gonna keep doing. That's just my, like, work room. Tired of being tortured and tormented every day. Каждый день. Todos los días. They stress me out. Ugh. And I've worked for everything. Every single thing that I've earned. And I actually deserve more. Yeah, I do. Because none of, like, not even fucking 73% of the hard work that I do gets to be shown because everyone's so hyper focused on what color socks I have on. Why do I sound like that? Oh no. She doesn't sound like the African Americans that we thought she was going to sound like on BET. Sue me. Stupid bitches. So what am I supposed to sound like? What am I supposed to sound like? You know what? I just, yeah. 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 I'm just, like I said, I'm just having a big ass revelation, just all the shit that fucking happened to me. I just want to understand what, like, I had 3 jobs at a point, and I still have never been able to make it to save enough to get out of here. So, like, what, like, well, how would that be my fault? And of course I was going to run into someone that abused me because my entire family abused me. My sister fed me rat poison when I was 4 years old. Had my stomach pumped out. No criminal charges on her. She's the whole Annabelle doll. I couldn't even hurt anything. I just got done feeding the squirrels, bitch. Everything gotta eat and live. She doesn't even care to even take care of her dog. She let her dog run out the motherfucking door out there where she lives. I would never do that. And this is a person with like 4 kids. But to the other African Americans here, especially my family, she's more of a queen because she did their stereotype thing here. Because all that's here, like they expected me to have kids or whatever at 12 years old, 13, 14, 15, whatever. And then I didn't have kids. And then everyone started saying I was a lesbian. Why would you ask a... Never mind. Oh my God, because I'm about to go off. Because I'm about to really start, my anxiety is really flaring up. Because I just don't understand how they could have took that from that. No other race does that to their daughters. Hey, daughter, you're over here playing your Wii and your Bratz head dolls and, trying to sew clothes and stuff together and decorating your bedroom and, I just want to know, why isn't it that you're a baby mama right now? Are you a lesbian? No other folks. And if you black, you're not going to get talked to like that. But I'm just saying no other race of people do that to their children. Asians don't do it. Hispanics, Latinos, they don't do that either. Everybody else is pushing their children to have education. But the education and it's crazy that I still had goals in education and dreams. I was going to school to be a psychologist. No, a psychiatrist, because I was going to actually distribute the medications to people. Psychologist actually studies the brain. Psychiatrist studies the disorders of the brain. So I was going to be doing my psychiatrist, like when I had one. Now I can't go to her anymore because the money well is dry. But I'll be back, bitch. But anyways, I'm just saying, I was going to become a actual psychiatrist, distribute the medications to those with BPD and all that, and tell them exactly what it is. It's like telling somebody's fortune and not being able to tell your own. Unfortunately. Then I backed out of that. And I said I was going to be a dentist. And I said, you know what? That is very plausible. I always get told how nice my teeth are. I'm very anal about my teeth. I'm pretty knowledgeable about the nomenclature of the human root. Okay? So, I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to school to be a dentist now. I did all the prerequisites. I had to work at a grocery store. And what do you call those? Like a customer service? What are those buildings? Because I almost said the name of it, and I'm not trying to do all that shit. What is it? Well, I was on the customer service representative with the headset and shit. And I worked at a local grocery store. So basically, I was doing full-time work. One was part-time, and the other one was part-time, but I was picking up extra hours. You know how that goes. They sign you up as part-time, and you're working, full-time hours with them. All right. So it looked like I got 2 part-time jobs on paper while I'm going to school full-time. Had to do all that shit all by myself. My dad did kind of help me every so now and then. He does this little thing where I call it popcorn help. Well, he'll pop up and be like, oh, you need help with groceries, or oh, do you need help with your car that is like $600 to get the fucking automatic window, when you push down the automatic button to turn the fucking switch to tell the car to fucking roll up the window or roll down the window? Yeah, that $700 damn dollars. But do you need help with that? And then he'll help me. But then he'll randomly pick an argument with me because I think he thinks I'm going to keep asking for help, which I don't. I'm literally the only daughter that never asked for help. Probably because I don't have any kids. And plus, I'm way too prideful to really ask anybody for help. because I used to get bullied in school for raising my hand and asking for help. And on top of that, I'm neurodivergent. So I'm literally having a whole conversation in the middle of the classroom with the teacher about the topic, and everybody else, especially the white kids, are thinking that I'm crazy and weird and dumb. Okay. So that's what I had to go through. And like I said, going back to the popcorn reference, he'll make it like, he'll forcefully like make an argument about some dumbass shit to push me away, and then I don't see my dad for like months, even maybe a year or so. And one time it was like it got bad to where it was like over 2 years almost at a point I didn't talk to my dad. And then yes, he physically hits people because he thinks, oh well, because I have PTSD, like, because he does that split shit where he's violent and he calls himself Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, he truly is that shit, because that nigga crazy as fuck. I didn't even do shit to you, bitch, but help you. I didn't even ask money from you. All them other little girls that he done gave birth to, they're not my siblings. His other kids, because the sibling is someone that actually gives a shit. But his other kids, all those other little kids he got, well, I'm the youngest, but they asked him for money, so they are some little ass kids. I don't ask nobody really for shit, but it sucks that I have to deal with everything emotionally alone, and that's what I'm talking about. And there's no family, there's no friends. I'm terrified to even get any pets because when Cashew had that hernia, that was crazy. It's a lot of stress when you have to get a dog, and then you have to find out that they actually are special needs or they need extra care, and then your heart is breaking and stressing out about that. And then on top of that, I'm like gravely depressed. I feel like depression is a mental cancer because I'm going to die with this. Irregardless, it's either this is going to kill me itself, which is like suicide, or I'm just going to die with it. Or hopefully it doesn't take me down trails to have, bad lifestyles or like, bad food choices. Or, when I did have that drinking binge, which was actually a suicide attempt. It was literally a 5-year-long suicide attempt. But because I'm African American and a female, that's never going to get acknowledged because, I'm too bon quay for that. Excuse me, and it's so crazy. I don't even care about none of that BBL shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Bitches was saying that my body was fake at 13 years old. I'm sorry that my mother cooks soul food. They did everything they could to drag me down here. And now I'm crazy. And now I'm just off of it. No, I'm not. I quit drinking 10/10/23. Been sober ever since. Now, do I like trava? Yes, I do. Now, if you know what trava is, okay. It's a Russian word, trava. But anyways, like, I don't drink at all. I don't. Because it was never even my pain. Why am I poisoning myself? And it's weird because I had like little weird like ways of like trying to commit suicide over the years, and I had told my psychiatrist that. I told her how like I had this moment where I would like asphyxiate myself. That's where I got told black folks don't hang themselves. Okay, so the asphyxiation, they got thrown out the window. Then it was cutting myself. Well, obviously, cutting my wrists and shit like that, people are gonna look. So then it went to my ankles to hide it. Okay, then I got told that was some white people shit. Who the fuck do I think I am? Angelina Jolie with the knives and just all this shit. So all the jokes about that. Then it became the alcohol. Now I'm a bon quay. Now it's you're drinking because I want to die. Because I want to die. That's why. And you know what them motherfuckers, I told them that verbatim, just plain. I don't have to go around the words. I told them exactly why I drank, because I wanted to die because of all the shit that is still continuing to happen to me. That did happen to me. That continues to happen to me. And if I pop off, I get threatened with the police all the time. I've been falsely accused, thrown in jail by the police. Well, by an ex who is still stalking me on here, by the way. And so with that, I keep losing train of thought because I'm so fucking. It's just so much shit to talk about, just to address. Just like, bitch, this is what the fuck it is. Goodness gracious. I need to start writing stuff down again. But like, I just feel so heavy. Like, even lifting a pencil right now is a lot because I'm just so drained. I feel like everybody has drained every bit of they could and can out of my soul, from jobs, from parents, from, like I said, them is not, excuse me, I call that the protest voice. The protest voice starts coming out because like I just, oh Lord, I don't know what type of ancestor is trying to come out of me to just, talk like that, but excuse me. And maybe I do have BPD because I do split. Because I have to have like different protectors and different identities. Because I've never been able to have my own. But what I wanted to really say was those are not my siblings, because a sibling would be there for you. So those children of his and hers, I don't get even acknowledged by them people, or excuse me, those people. Shit, sorry. Because I'm really really calm compared to really how I could be. I'm really calm. Now I feel the fire right now just trying to come out. Like, I really do feel like a phoenix on fire. But, all they're going to do is just sit there and say that I'm crazy and everything's in my head. And I've never been a person to ever lose my mind. I gain lots of access and areas to my mind that a lot of people maybe don't care to know for themselves, how to do for themselves, or even know how to do it. And it's from meditating, because I've meditated a lot. I didn't even know I was meditating. Yeah, I didn't even know when I meditated that was called meditating. Thought I was visualizing all my life. Okay. All right. And the only people that only actually showed me any type of respect were my teachers. I had a couple of boo-boo ones, but everyone else had nothing but good stuff to say about me. So why is it that the people that are these hog dog bitches like them, they're not my family, they're just people I was born around, but those people, like, y'all are all the devil. Nobody else thinks, well, the teachers didn't, but the other kids love to make fun of me. How did I go from being made fun of by kids to being an adult and being made fun of by those said kids that grew up with me, now being adults like myself, and more adults? And it is true. I seen a comment a while ago that says when you're not a little kid anymore, people don't really give a shit. But I can attest to that. Even when you were a kid, they didn't really care. You had to be a certain demographic or like a certain type. I wonder if I was a kid in the hood with parents that were actively, crack addicts. I wonder if would I had a different story? Would I have been like a Simone Biles? Would I have had, I don't know, foster family? People that actually pitied because, they are actually visibly seeing the proof and not having parents that aren't drug addicts. and they're actually very intelligent, and they cover up their abuse, and they're very, very like physio-psychologically abusive. Meaning they use beating you and then making it like, well, I'm your parent and I take care of you, and this is the only place that you'll ever come back here to, because this is the only place you can get food and water at. But because I grew up in a predominantly white area, but because I had a white education in a very segregated city town, but because I'm the youngest of a large age gap of siblings, and I experienced our parents at an older age and not a younger age where they had to deal with them being drug addicts in the 80s and stuff. And then I got them around the early 2000s, you know? Yeah. I'm not going to say my age anymore. I'm tired of being old. I can't believe the 2000s is old now. No, it's not. But it is. It's crazy. Anyways. That's fucked up. Like, and every time I could pick up a magnet off the fridge, and they'll say, well, you think you better than somebody because you picked up that one? Why you pick up that one? That one is blue. You gay? They are a gag. But I'm crazy. I'm sober, I'm sane. But I'm crazy. I'm still crazy. And that is just a tactic to just silence me. Well, I don't know what to tell them, because there's really nothing to silence. You did it to me, and especially you embarrassed me, treated me like crap in front of other people. And that's another thing, is when other people see the shit happening, then they turn around and say they didn't see anything, or I was the one that was being aggressor. Like, aggressive. I don't even know how to roar, bitch. Well, I didn't then. But now, because I can. They're crazy. Ooh, yeah. Sumoshichi. I'm so happy Capri Sun has the gallon juices now. That is amazing. I don't have to feel bad about drinking 5 packs in one go. But anyways, I just wanted to vent. Why should I have to give up my account because I'm being stalked by an asshole? By an asshole. By an asshole. And I'm going to get my studio going. And I'm going to create my anime. And I'm going to create my music. And my theme song for my anime. It might have Russian and Japanese and Espanol, and it might have all kinds of different languages in this theme song, because I am very diverse. I appeal to all, not just one. And that was what made me stood out. I didn't want to be no video vixen. I didn't want to be no hoochie coochie mama. I just wanted to afford enough money for skincare. But yet I am Sumoshichi. Yeah.